I want to give you guys yet another example of how our elected officials don't represent us, they represent the powerful. When Edward Snowden leaked information about how the NSA is spying on us, there were people like Dianne Feinstein, who's a senator from California, who were very, very supportive of this spying program. In fact, she said, quote, "It's called protecting America, duh." Well, it turns out that she's in favor of people being spied on, the American people that she's supposed to represent. But she's not in favor of the government or the CIA spying on her. In fact, when she found out that the CIA might have been spying on members of Congress, here's what she had to say during a hearing.
The CIA did not ask the committee or its staff if the committee had access to the internal review or how we obtained it. Instead, the CIA just went and searched the committee's computers. The CIA has still not asked the committee any questions about how the committee acquired the Panetta Review. In place of asking any questions, the CIA's unauthorized search of the committee computers was followed by an allegation, which we now have seen repeated anonymously in the press, that the committee staff had somehow obtained the document through unauthorized or criminal means, perhaps to include hacking into the CIA's computer network. As I have described, this is not true.
Oh, she don't like that. You don't like it when the government's spying on you, but for some reason it's okay if the CIA or the NSA indiscriminately collects data on us when there's absolutely no probable cause, when there's absolutely no reason to suspect that these Americans have ever done anything wrong. Now, she's not the only one. Senator Lindsey Graham is another supporter of the NSA spying program, but he was outraged to find out that the CIA was spying on members of Congress. In fact, he said, quote, "This is Richard Nixon stuff. This is dangerous to the democracy. Heads should roll. People should go to jail if it's true. If it is true, the legislative branch should declare war on the CIA." And they're even calling for John Brennan, who is, of course, the director of the CIA, to resign should these accusations be true. So it's kind of incredible because after it was discovered that world leaders like Angela Merkel were being spied on by the NSA, there were members of Congress that were outraged about that. But how many members of Congress were outraged when they found out that Americans were being spied on? They were very, very muted when that type of information was leaked. But when people in power are being abused, well, we can't have that. And it kind of shows you how our so-called representative democracy isn't working the way that it's supposed to, because we elect these people to represent us, but they don't represent us. They go around representing the powerful. They go around representing corporations. They go around representing people that line their pockets with campaign donations. And it makes me angry because the media has failed us when it comes to this topic, and the American people have failed us because we should be more outraged about this. We should take to the streets. We should protest. We should ensure that our privacy is secure and safe and not violated by the government in the name of national security. Because the reality is it has absolutely nothing to do with national security. This hasn't really done much to keep us safe. All they're doing is collecting this information on us, and they can use it against us in the future if we do anything to stir the pot, if we question authority, or if we hold government officials accountable for their actions. So I don't want to hear anything from Dianne Feinstein or Lindsey Graham. I don't want to hear any moaning or whining or complaining when they're being abused. They should be doing the same when those types of abuses are being done on the American people.